of this first half.
Here we go now.
A final shot before half for Wentz. And he's going to go down. Couldn't get a throw off with the pressure. Maybe that was for the best, as that brings us to the end of this first half of play. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. The Bengal offense now with a football first here to begin quarter number 3. They're down here, but very much in this game. What's the tonality of a coach's talk when a game is within striking distance like this at intermission?
Typically, what they're doing is emphasizing the things that went well in the first half and wanting more of that. Sure, you've got to go over some of the errors and clean up some things because there's a reason you're down. But overall, I think they want to stay positive, stay up with this team. We're just starting the second half, and we've got the football. Let's go ahead and punch it in, and then we'll take it from there.
We'll see how that recipe works. Looking to jam the receivers at the line here. Press coverage look defensively. Dalton throwing on second down. And a right side completion here by LaFell. And he'll bring it up here to right at the 40-yard line. Call it a gain of 7, and it gets him a new set of downs.
And when you're playing a quarterback with some experience and some moxie, you enter the danger zone when you decide to blitz him, because if he's able to diagnose as he did on that play, he can hurt you downfield.
He reads defenses so well, doesn't he?
He really does, and the best part about that play for him, I don't think that was his primary target.
I don't think so either.
I think he had the read, figured out where the blitz was coming from, and went to a secondary target for a really nice game.
Completed pass play. Now let's see if they go back to the air or to the ground. Another chance for Dalton. On the right side, caught by Green. And he'll get it out to midfield. Looks like, yeah, they'll spot it right in midfield at the 50. They get the completed pass, but still have more to go here on third down.
Undercrush, undercrush, undercrush. Set, blue, 10. Zebra. Check 50. Set.
Now a first carry for Giovanni Bernard. That'll make it fourth down after a loss of 1.
And partner, in a lot of short yardage situations, you'll see the linebackers step up into the gaps, what we call mugging the line of scrimmage, to make sure they take away all spaces, all creases. That one worked really well for them.
Now only needed a yard, instead went backwards.
Set, 380. Zebra. Blue, 10. Blue, 10.
A fourth down gamble with Dalton. He's got his man, Boyd. It's a gain of 7, and they're able to pick up the conversion here on fourth down. I don't know if I agree with that. I guess they don't care if I agree with that. But, boy, you have to be surprised by that, right?
I definitely was surprised that they decided to go for it in this situation. But they must have either felt like they either had a great play call on, or they're trying to show extreme confidence.
A nice pickup there of 11 yards, and it'll move the sticks.
Obviously, a big play was needed, and you can see his eyes light up as he realized there's absolutely no one in front of him. And he takes off and goes a long way. Not only does he pick up a first down, but a big gain to boot.
Brandon LaFell, the intended receiver, and that'll bring up second down.
Keep it tight end. You got 4. Set, wide, 20. Set.
Second and 10. Dalton once more. He completes it to Boyd. And he works it to the 30-yard line here, right at the 30. It'll be a gain of 4. And all of a sudden here, it's third down.
Trip.
Third down, a shot here for Dalton. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. Losing 4 yards that time. And now it's fourth down.
I love the intelligence the defense just showed there. Read their keys, saw the screen developing, ran to it, and smothered it. What a third down stop by them.
And this is good. It was running out of gas there at the end, but he winds up getting just enough on it. And they'll cut the lead back down to 4 now at 14-10. So he missed a field goal earlier, but he says not this time, and he's able to knock it through to give his guys 3.
And that's all you want as a kicker, a chance to redeem yourself. You got to have a short memory if you're going to survive at this level, and he's able to get back on track.
Back out Nugent now after the field goal as he'll send it away. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And he'll get across the 20 before he's brought down at about the 23-yard line. So here are the Eagles now as they get set for their first possession of the second half.
Watch that in. Tight end's right. Tight end's right.
On first down, Wentz. Now they go screen. It's complete. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Ryan Matthews, 76 yards. And the Eagles add on to their lead. Well, he's used to running it that distance. Here he had to catch it, too, before making the run. Heck of a play for the score.
There's not many things better for an offense than a back who's a complete guy who can run it and catch it. And we just saw him complete a big-time play for a touchdown.
The Bengal offense now gets set to head back out onto the field. And fortunate to get points on the board last time. They had to hit a really long field goal to do so.
The kickers in today's game are so good and so skilled and hit from distances that we almost start to take them for granted, and we can't do that. That's a long field goal that they got 3 points out of. They've got to feel good about that, and they got to make sure they love him up because he's helped them out.
Yeah, now we'll see if that offense can put 6 on the board here. We'll see. They'll get 19 yards there, and it'll give the Bengals a first down.
Well, partner, when you ask anyone other than your QB to throw the ball, you must have a lot of confidence, or you think you're really going to fake them out, and it looks like they did exactly that.
They're going deep in the playbook, and a great grab on the other end. Now Dalton with a 1st and 10, and his throw is incomplete.
All right, well, we got a hot second here, partner. Jimmy Graham of Seattle.
Coming back into form.
113 yards, 6 catches, big win over the Jets. But Jordan Reed of Washington, people don't think about him as often as they should. He broke Kellen Winslow's record for the fastest to 200 catches.
Kellen Winslow Sr. did it in 39 games. He did it in 38. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. His big tight end, Tyler Eifert, the intended receiver. And that'll make it 3rd down.
I like the boldness, and I like that they took a shot downfield, but it was well covered, and he was able to get a hand in and knock it away.
So here we go now, an extra defensive back in there on 3rd and 10. And again, Andy Dalton to throw. And all this is taken in one-handed. What a catch. It's an 8-yard pickup, and that'll bring up 4th down.
It's got to the point where we see guys like that make that type of a catch. Not fair goes through my brain. That size, that speed, and now they're acting like wide receivers too.
Yeah, tight end one-handed catches. They're kind of like wide receiver one-handed catches nowadays.
Just not right.
All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it.
4 down. Set 380. 380.
Big 4th down here. It's Dalton. He's going to get this one out to his fullback. Marvin Lewis tries for it, but comes up empty. And this defense is going to get the football back near midfield, right at the 48. The Eagles coming out as they get ready. And last time the formula was pretty simple. 1-play drive, long pass. That maybe they just want to do that again, right?
And that's exactly how you want to draw things up. Whether it's on your grease board, right, in your playbook, 1-play drive is exactly what you want on offense. What they have to be careful of is not having a letdown. It was real easy last time. They can't expect that going forward.
Yeah, we'll see if it's that easy here. And the offense will be looking to get at least some of this yardage back here. It's 2nd and 12.
Here we go.
And the play clock's running down. They'll run it with Sproles. And able to push his way forward here for a good little gain. So they get half of what they needed. It'll be 3rd and 6 upcoming.
But you got to give kudos to your offensive line and the guy carrying the ball because they were in a 2nd and long situation. It seemed pretty dire, but they brought it back to 3rd and manageable with that run.
And this defense looks for one more stop here on 3rd after the run. Defense showing blitz. They come out here in the eye. Now the former Oregon man, this is Kenyon Barner. And he is going to lose yardage here. It's a loss of a full 3 yards, and it brings up 4th down.
Brandon, that play ended so fast, it's almost as if the quarterback handed it to the runner, and the tackler was there right away for a loss of yardage.
And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on 4th.
Hurry up, here we go. 3-19. No. Check. Patriot. All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56.
The Eagles indeed snap it. Wentz. He's going to let it. Got a man. It's caught inside the 10. Touchdown.